Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back with another video and today is a Saturday, so it's a fun video. It has nothing to do with art whatsoever. You've already read by the title, we're making the chocolate and vanilla checkered cake and I have a very special friend with me over here. But before I call her on this channel, I quickly want to address why I'm making this video. This video is with the pure intention of supporting a friend who has this dream that I see her working really hard for, and it would make me the happiest if she achieves it one day, and I know in my heart that she will because she's working so hard, and this is just my way of giving her a little push. I don't know how much or how less of a difference this video is going to make, but I know that this video is going to stay on my channel. It will help her in the long term. So the day I went to shoot this video at Zainab's place, I put up polls on Instagram asking my Instagram followers to pick my outfit, and I put up a poll for pink cami or black cami, and here are the results. And then I put up denim jeans or corduroy, and here are the results. I put up my Puma shoes or my shoes, and clearly RSX won. I also put up a poll for my makeup. I asked if I should do something with nude colors or use a colored palette, and clearly nude won. Although I literally one day in my life I wanted to go for colored, because usually I'm just like this. I always have almost nothing on my eyelids. I'm not very experimental with my makeup, I guess. But that specific day, I really wanted to experiment. Anyway, now throughout the video you'll see me wearing the pink cami, although the black cami won, because when I left my house the pink cami was winning. So I wore the pink cami and went, and later on when I saw the results I was like, shit, now what do I do? So I'm reshooting the intro in the black cami only to make it up, because a few people messaged me on Instagram saying, hey, we wanted you to wear the black cami, blah blah blah. If you didn't want to listen to us, why did you make us choose, and stuff like that. And I'm reshooting the intro in a black cami. Now if that doesn't make you to go and like this video, I don't know what will. Go stop, like the video, and then continue watching. Yeah, now I think I've said enough. It has been a long intro, but you're gonna love this video. And without any further blabbering, let's just get right at it. Come on. We are going to make a chocolate and vanilla checker cake with a dark chocolate ganache in the center and on top. It's the simplest and easiest cake that anyone can make at home. So, what we have to start with is mixing the wet ingredients, and then you mix the dry ingredients. So let's start with the dry ingredients first. So you always add the dry to the wet ingredients. That's how it always goes. So it's what you want to do is the wet in the larger bowl and the dry in the smaller bowl, and then you pour the dry into the wet. Half a cup of buttermilk. So if you don't have buttermilk, from my Indian friends, it's yogurt with a little bit of milk or water. Okay, so after that, you put half a cup of freshly brewed coffee. If you don't have freshly brewed, then a little bit of Nescafe or some instant coffee mixed in.
is good. But try to find quality coffee because there's a different flavor that comes from freshly brewed coffee.
We go on to moisture. So with moisture, you either add butter or oil. With oil, the cakes always tend to be a bit moister, and I always prefer oil. I know it's not the healthiest thing, but hey, butter ain't either. So a 1/4 cup of oil, 1 teaspoon vanilla. I put more. It's technically supposed to be about 3/4 of a teaspoon, but I always like a little extra vanilla in the cake because I love vanilla. Okay, and then 1 egg. Try to make it a large one. 1 egg goes in, and then just beat it up. It will not look the prettiest, but it will when it's done. So don't worry about that. Now, that's the wet ingredients done. Where's my other bowl?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's start with the dry ingredients.
Do you want me to mix it?
It's done.
Mix it?
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Oh.
Dry ingredients: 125 grams flour. Okay. Then we do about 1 cup of sugar. Actually, it's 1.5 cups, but I don't like my cakes that sweet, so 1 cup is fine for me. You can put more if you want. You can put less. You can substitute it half brown sugar, half white sugar. Do it like that. It's actually better, more caramelly, fudgy. So,
And that is granulated sugar.
yeah, normal white sugar. Then cocoa powder, you do 25 grams unsweetened cocoa powder. Just mix it all into that. And then we go on to the rising agents. So you have about 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
This.
Oh yeah. Right, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and then you do about half of that of baking powder. Even if you do a little less, that's fine because you've got an egg in there. It will rise, don't worry. But if you put too much of this, the cake will get a funky taste, which is not what you want at all. You want it to taste good, not funky. All right? Okay, so then just take your whisk and mix it all in. And this will also break up all the lumps if there are any, because it's all just getting mixed and mixed and mixed. Cut. You've got your dry ingredients, you've got your wet ingredients. Pranita, can you help me now? Okay, now you can do work. 1 cup at a time, cup it in. Or half a cup, or just put like a scoop at a time and scoop it in as you whisk. A little faster, it's not a baby. Like, keep at it. Yeah. Right. Keep whisking, keep adding 1 scoop at a time so it's evenly mixed. Yes. Oh, you messed it up. Okay. Literally, that's it. Don't over whisk because you really don't need the extra bubbles. You've got the rising agents in there to do your work. Then you take, so I'm going to make a small one. So I've taken a small little round thing with a small little round dish with a removable little thing, which I'm not going to touch now because I've buttered and dusted it with flour. But okay, that's all you need to do. You can do it in a normal one as long as you can get it out. Okay, and pour it in. Now obviously I've made more batter than I have this thing, because I'm just doing this for the thing. I'll bake the other one later. So fill it into the rim, not to the rim, leave some space, because Test the merchandise.
So now they'll have to take half the ingredients, or depends on the size?
Or it depends on the size. Just take a normal one that's about 8 inches. An 8-inch baking sheet, baking pan, round, square, rectangle, whatever you like. I'm making a small one, that's why I've used half the batter up. And preheat your oven to 180 degrees and bake for about 20 minutes. Stick a wooden chopstick or poker in, and if
Bake
it comes
at 180?
bake at 180, and if it comes out clean, while the cake's in the oven, we'll make a little chocolate ganache. So what you have to do is take equal parts cream and equal parts dark chocolate chopped up. So in goes the cream. Keep it on low. What you have to do is first you put the cream in and you bring it to a slight boil. Simmer. Keep it on low and bring it to a slight simmer. And add a couple teaspoons of sugar to max. Because if you're using dark bitter chocolate, you need like something to offset the bitterness a bit. So you add that and you just mix it around in there until it comes to a slight simmer. And while we wait for this to come, I would like to tell you that I have already pre-made my vanilla cake, because it's a black. We made the black and now it's a white because we made the white in advance. And what you have to do for the vanilla cake is literally the same recipe without the cocoa powder. And you've got vanilla cake! And you see it coming to a boil like that. Well, that's a bit too much. When you see it coming to a boil, you switch it off and you add your chopped chocolate. Try to chop them as fine and as small as possible, because the smaller it is, the quicker it will melt in the cream. And just mix it in. And then when it's almost melted, you want to add about a tablespoon of butter.
That's a tablespoon
and a half. Once it's completely melted, your ganache is ready. So what I'm going to do is divide it into two. Keep a little bit in the fridge so it thickens, and a little bit outside to pour on top. Ganache for the fridge, ganache to keep outside.
ganache to lick.
So, as you can see, I have 3 molds over here. They're cookie cutters. They work the best. And what you want to do is you want to get 3 molds that have enough distance between them. You take the 2 cakes, as you can see, chocolate, vanilla, they're the same size and same height. And you try to find the center. And then all you want to do is just push in until it goes in. Yeah. And then you remove. Now you do the same. And then you go in with the next one. Try to find the center and push down. Do you see how moist the cake is? Yeah, bitches. And then the smallest one again in the center. Inside bit, switch it out. Leave the next line and stick. So now you have 2 bits, and now we're going to put the ganache. So the one out of the fridge is thicker, as you can see, much thicker. So it doesn't matter what you put on the bottom. I feel like we should put the top on the bottom. We do this, and you spread a good, healthy chunk of chocolate ganache.
Can I take this?
Yeah, go for it. And there you go. Don't spread to the edges, it will pour out on its own. This is so good. Make sure your cake is cool before you do any spreading. And then you take the second layer and you place it on top very carefully.
Wow. Let it fall, let it fall.
No, you just want to let it falls on its own. Sometimes it needs a little push. Yeah, a little coaxing. Or you can just go crazy with the ganache. It's done. Woohoo! Kind of checkered.
Come on.
Good chocolate will just taste like I do take orders. I do take orders.
I'm going to leave her Instagram in the description, so please go DM her and place your orders.
Alright, yo, peace out.
Like this video, don't forget to like, comment and share this video, and don't forget to place your orders.
Please
And subscribe to my YouTube
comment,
channel.
and
Please.
do everything for this little bundle of joy. And she'll do a little shimmy in the next one if you subscribe to her channel.